Dear guests, there is a car number KA19MK9023. It needs to be removed urgently. So if any of you have own this car, please move it. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. We request all guests to please take their seats and to please silence your phones. We'd like to begin our program for this evening. Today is a very special and joyous occasion. It's a day to celebrate the triumph of dedication to achieve a magnificent goal propelled by sustained discipline and forged by hard work. I'm Preeti Marla, Vibha's aunt, and on behalf of the family, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all friends, family, and well-wishers to Shree Lakshmi Shetty's Arangetram. It is your blessings, friendship, guidance, which Shree will need significantly to carry her onward journey in this beautiful art form. Shree has been learning dance since she was 6. 9 years with her guru, Lakshmi Rajashekharan, to arrive to this point of her dance graduation. Bharatanatyam dance is an artistic discipline of high order, which embodies man's devotion to God and the opening of his heart to beauty and joy expressed through the highly stylistic and graceful gestures of the body. It carries all the important elements necessary to live life to its glory: awakened mind, theme, and discipline. As Shree puts it, dance has been her major motivation and refuge from the chaos of the world. The Yagna Cultural Center is an inspiration of Shree's guru, a very dedicated and talented Srimati Lakshmi Rajashekharan. She has attained the stature of a brilliant exponent of Bharatanatyam, as well as its excellent teacher. Her journey spans for over 20 years of bonding with the classical arts as a director, teacher, and choreographer. Shree is dedicating this program in memory of her grandmother, Kasturi Marla. Please bless Shree and hope you enjoy her performance. I would like to now welcome on stage for the lighting ceremony Yagna and Shree's guru, Srimati Lakshmi Rajashekharan. Her grandfather, Krishna Marla. Her parents are Ashok and Vibha Shetty. Her uncle, Dr. Vasant Shetty. Her uncle and aunt, Vivek and Chetna Marla. And uncle, Vikram Marla.
Namaste, everyone. On behalf of Yajna and Shree's family, I once again extend a very warm welcome to one and all of you. I always believe nothing is more valuable than giving your time to someone. And I truly appreciate and I'm grateful for each one of you to have taken the time to be here this evening. So we have been delayed with a little bit of issues with the oil and the lamp. So whatever Vigna was there, it already has passed, we are hoping. So we will go straight to the performance. This evening's program has been named Nrithyasaadhana. Sadhana means, a task that you undertake and make sure that you fulfill it, no matter what comes in your way. No matter the obstacles, no matter the tiredness, no matter the feelings that you go through, or anything, any vigna at all that comes. And I have to tell you that Shree has truly committed herself, and that is what has brought us all to this day. So we begin Nrithyasaadhana today with a traditional Pushpanjali. A Pushpanjali, as the name suggests, is Pushpa and Anjali, offering our salutations with flowers. So the dancer offers her salutations to the divine, to her fellow artists, to the stage, to the audience, her guru, and every energy that is present around as she seeks their blessings to take this evening forward. This Pushpanjali has been composed by Shree Raghuram R, who is with us here today. So the Pushpanjali will be followed by an invocatory shloka on Lord Ganesha. As you know, in our culture, nothing begins without offering salutations to Vighna Vinayaka. So we have chosen here the Mahaganesha Pancharatnam, a beautiful composition by Jagat Guru Sri Adi Shankaracharya. And as the name suggests, it's really a jewel among the traditional compositions. And this has also been set to music by Sri Raghuram R. So before we start, I would just like to introduce you to the other artists of today who will be joining Shree. We have the very senior and very established Shree Ji Gurumurthy Sir on the Mridangam. A stalwart by himself and a person of utmost humility, Shree Prasanna Kumar Sir on the Natwangam. On the divine Veena today is Shree Gopal Venkataramana Sir. And in the mesmerizing flute is Shree Narasimhamurthy Sir. And I don't want to say anything. He will throw his magic on you. Giving us vocal support today is Shree R. Raghuram. I am deeply indebted to each one of them for being here this evening. So we begin the evening with the traditional Pushpanjali, where the dancer offers her salutations to everything and everyone around her.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
Kita
नमामिदो विनायकं नमामिदो विनायकं नमामिदो विनायकम् तरातिभीकरं नवोदितार्कभास्वरं नमः सुररिनिर्जरं नगारिकापदोदरं सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाश्रये परात्परो निरोदरं परात्परो निरोदरं परात्परो निरोदरम् समस्तलोकशङ्करं निरस्तदैत्यकुमजरं दरे दरोदरं वरं वरे भवक्रमाक्षरं कृपाकरं क्षमाकरं मुदाकरं यशस्करं मनस्करं नमस्कृतं नमस्करोमि भास्वरं नमस्करोमि भास्वरं नमस्करोमि भास्वरम् अकिञ्चनार्तिमार्जनं चिरन्तमुक्तिभजनं पुरारिपूर्वनोदनं सुरारिगर्वचर्वणं प्रपञ्चनाशभीषणं धनञ्जयादिभूषणं कपालदानवारणं भजे पुराणवारणं भजे पुराणवारणं भजे पुराणवारणम् निरान्तकान्तदन्तकान्तमन्तकान्तकात्मजं अचिन्त्यरूपमदहीनमदराय कृतरं हृदोदरे निरादरं वसन्तमेव योगिनां दमेगदं विचिन्तयामि समुदरं दमेगदं विचिन्तयामि समुदरं दमेगदं विचिन्तयामि समुदरं दमेगदं विचिन्तयामि
After invoking Lord Ganesha within herself, around her, and in each one of us, we now move on to the second piece, Sriman Narayana, another heart-touching composition by Shree Annamacharya. I'm sure all of you are aware of this great saint poet who was an ardent bhakta of Tirupati Balaji. So this composition is in praise of Sriman Narayana, and it is a vivid description of divine imagery, one after the other, which completely goes straight to the heart, filling each devotee with utmost devotion and love. Here the dancer says, "O Sriman Narayana, I am so devoted to you that you are my everything. O Sri Lakshmi's consort, I would be very happy to be at your feet." This particular paragraph, it's all a play of the word Kamala. When it comes, you would be able to notice that. Such beautiful play of words in the poetry. Then finally she says, this being who is in everything, in everyone, in every jiva, in every ajiva also, from the smallest atom to the greatest of greatest thing. O Sriman Narayana, one glimpse of your divine form is enough to put me into bliss. Oh, offer me this, I bow down to your feet. So Sriman Narayana, presented by Shree.
सती मुख कमल कमल हित कमल प्रिय कमलेक्षण कमलासन श्रित गरुड गमन श्री कमल नभ पद कमल मे शरण कमलासन हित गरुड गमन श्री कमल नभ पद कमल मे परमयोगी जन भगदे श्री परम पुरुष परापर परमयोगी श्री परम पुरुष परापर परमात्मा परमाणु रूप श्री दिरोए गडगिरि देव परमात्मा परमात्मा परमाणु रूप श्री दिरोए गडगिरि देवा परमात्मा परमाणु रूप श्री दिरोए गडगिरि देवा परमाणु रूप श्री दिरोए गडगिरि देव शरणो श्रीमन्नारायण श्रीमन्नारायण श्रीपाद मे शरणो श्रीमन्नारायण श्रीमन्नारायण श्रीपाद मे शरणो 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 ॐ नमो नारायणाय ॐ नमो नारायणाय ॐ
In this culture, there are 2 times of the day that are held very special. One is the early morning hours of dawn, and one the late evening hours of dusk. One is Prabhatam, so then we invoke Narayana as we get into the day's activities. We seek his blessings to lead us through the day. When it is dusk, Pradosha, the 3 hours, 1.5 before and 1.5 after sunset, are considered very, very divine by all the truth seekers. This is a time dedicated to the Lord of no form, Lord Shiva. It is said that when nothing exists, he alone exists. Only Shiva exists. So here is a masterpiece by Shree Padmacharan, where he speaks about the dance of Lord Shiva during this auspicious time of Pradosha. Here, the day coming to an end is likened to the Tandava of Lord Shiva. It's such a beautiful description. Pradosha Samayadi Parashiva Tandava. And it's not a normal Tandava where he just felt like dancing and he danced. No. He was mesmerized from the music, from the song, flowing from the mother of all beings, his wife, his consort, Devi Parvati. He's mesmerized by her singing, and he starts dancing to the tala played by his son, Lord Ganesha, to the mridangam played by his ever-loving devotee, Shree Nandi. So powerful is his dance, so powerful is the music, that the whole of Himalayas are vibrating to those reverberations, much like how Chaudhaya is vibrating today with the mridangam of Sri Jiji sir. So as he dances to this, it looks like Kailasha itself has come down to Bhudevi. So in her joy, in her bliss, she offers an arati of love to her divine. Such a beautiful description of dusk and the play of divine energy at the time of dusk. Pradosha Samayadi, a Shiva Tandava piece, we present to you this evening.
Pradosha Samayadi Parashiva Tandava.
ತಗ ದೋಂ ದೋಂ ತರಿ ಗಿಟ ತಗ ಧಿಂ ಧಿಂ ಧನ ಗಿಟ ತಗ ತುಂ ತುಂ ಝುಂಡು ಗಿಟ ತಗ ನಂ ನಂ ಧಿಮಿ ಗಿಟ ತಗ ದೋಂ ತರಿ ಗಿಟ ತಗ ಧಿಂ ಧನ ಗಿಟ ತಗ ತುಂ ಝುಂಡು ಗಿಟ ತಗ ನಂ ಧಿಮಿ ಗಿಟ ತಗ ತರಿ ಗಿಟ ತಗ ಧನ ಗಿಟ ತಗ ಝುಂಡು ಗಿಟ ತಗ ಧಿಮಿ ಗಿಟ ತಗ ತುಂ ತರಿ ತಗ ಝುಂಡು ಧಿಂ ತರಿ ತಗ ಝುಂಡು ಗಿಟ ತಗ ತುಂ ತುಂ ತರಿ ತಗ ಝುಂಡು ಧಿಂ ತರಿ ತಗ ಝುಂಡು ತುಂ ತರಿ ತಗ ಝುಂಡು ಗಿಟ ತಗ ತುಂ ತುಂ ತರಿ ತಗ ಝುಂಡು ಗಿಟ ತಗ ತುಂ ಧಿಂ ತರಿ ತಗ ಝುಂಡು ಗಿಟ ತಗ ತುಂ ತುಂ ತರಿ ತಗ ಝುಂಡು ಗಿಟ ತಗ ತುಂ ನಂ ತರಿ ತಗ ಝುಂಡು ಗಿಟ ತಗ ತುಂ ತುಂ ತರಿ ತಗ ಝುಂಡು ಧಿಂ ತರಿ ತಗ ಝುಂಡು ತುಂ ತರಿ ತಗ ಝುಂಡು ತರಿ ತಗ ಝುಂಡು ತಗ ತಗ ತುಂ ತುಂ ತದ ತಗ ತುಂ ಧಿಂ ತದ ತಗ ತುಂ
ಪರವಶನಾದ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರನಾದನ ಪರ್ವತನಾದಿನಿ ದಿವ್ಯಗಾಯನ ಪರವಶನಾದ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರನಾದನ ಪ್ರದೋಷ ಸಮಯದಿ ಪರಶಿವ ತಾಂಡವ ಪರಮಮ ಪ್ರದೋಷ ಸಮಯದಿ ಪರಶಿವ ತಾಂಡವ ಮೊಳಗಿದೆ ಮದಳೆ ಮೊಳಗಿದೆ ಮದಳೆ ತೋಂ ತೋಂ ತಗರಿಮಿ ತಗಜಣು ತೋಂ ಮೊಳಗಿದೆ ಮದಳೆ ತೋಂ ತೋಂ ತಗರಿಮಿ ತಗಜಣು ತೋಂ ಮೊಳಗಿದೆ ಮದಳೆ ತಗರಿಮಿ ತಗಜಣು ತಗರಿಮಿ ತಗಜಣು ತಗರಿನದಂ 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 ಮರುದನಿಗೈದಿದೆ ಹಿಮವ ಶಿಖರವು ಮರುದನಿಗೈದಿದೆ ಹಿಮವ ಶಿಖರವು ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿಯ ತಾಳಮೇಳಗೆ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿಯ ತಾಳಮೇಳಗೆ ಮಹಾಶಿವನ ತಾಂಡವ ಮನೋಹರ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿಯ ತಾಳಮೇಳಗೆ ಮಹಾಶಿವನ ತಾಂಡವ ಮನೋಹರ ದೋಷ ಸಮಯದಿ ಪರಶಿವ ತಾಂಡವ ಪರಮಮಂಗಳ ಪರಮಭೋಗ ಸಮಯದಿ ಪರಶಿವ ತಾಂಡವ ಕೈಲಾಸವೇ ತರೆಗಿಳಿದಿದೆ ಕುಣಿಯೂತ ಕೈಲಾಸವೇ ತರೆಗಿಳಿದಿದೆ ಕುಣಿಯೂತ ಕಾಲವೇ ನಿಂತಿದೆ ಕಾಲವೇ ನಿಂತಿದೆ ಕಣ್ಣರ ನಿಸುದ ಕೈಲಾಸವೇ ತರೆಗಿಳಿದಿದೆ ಕುಣಿಯೋದ ಕಾಲವೇ ನಿಂತಿದೆ ಕಣ್ಣರ ನಿಸುದ ಪ್ರಣತಾರ್ತಿ ಹರಣ ಪದ್ಮಚರಣಗೆ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಬೆಳಗುತ್ತಿದೆ ಪ್ರೇಮದಾರದಿಯ ಪ್ರಣತಾರ್ತಿ ಹರಣ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಬೆಳಗುತ್ತಿದೆ ಪ್ರೇಮದಾರದಿಯ ಪ್ರದೋಷದ ಪರಶಿವ ತಾಂಡವ
We now move on to a beautiful piece that usually comes in the middle of a margam. A margam is, the actual definition of a margam is a path leading to enlightenment. It is so beautiful that, our ancestors have chosen this wonderful word to describe the repertoire of a traditional Bharatanatyam recital. So in the middle of the margam is placed the varnam. Varna means colors. It is easily one of the most challenging pieces of the evening. One, because it spans for over 30 minutes. Once the dancer is on stage, she's continuously dancing for 30 minutes. And another is, she is, meandering between the nritta, that is the pure dance aspect of Bharatanatyam, and the abhinaya, that is the expressive element of Bharatanatyam. She meanders through it, making a beautiful weave of these two essential components and creating a beautiful story that she wants to say to you all about her Lord. Here we have chosen Lord Shiva's composition, because to Shree, he is her Lord. She visualizes the divine through the form of Lord Shiva. So committed to this feeling is she that you will see it in the Varnam as she presents it to you. Swami, நான் உந்தன் அடிமை என்று உலகமெல்லாம் அறியுமே. This Varnam is in Tamil, and it says, O Lord, Swami, that I am devoted to you, devoted to such an extent that I am subservient to you. In India, in Bharat, we don't have any shame in being subservient to those we love, to those we admire, be it our gurus, be it our parents, be it our elders, or anybody who has won our, appreciation, won our hearts in anything that they may have done. So she says, that I am subservient to you, this the whole world knows. They feel it, they see it in me. Now don't delay, come. Don't take your own sweet time. Come quick. I'm waiting for you. Waiting to have that one glimpse of your dancing form. One glimpse of those feet, which are the representation of the dance of the universe. O Lord, other than your name, the nectar of your name, your Namamrita, I don't know anything else. Just like that little boy, Markandeya. Here you will see that she will show you a Sanchari. Now, Sanchari is that aspect of Bharatanatyam where a story from the traditional Puranas or the Shastras are interwoven in the main story of the Varnam for the Nayika, that is the heroine, to establish something, some point that she wants to say. So here she chooses to say the story of Bhakta Markandeya, the little boy who was so devoted to Lord Shiva that he gained the boon of everlasting life. So this little boy, his parents, after a lot of penance, have got the boon of a little child. And Lord Shiva asks them, do you want a child who will not be very smart and live long? Or do you want a jnani? Obviously, the parents said, we would prefer a jnani to be our child. But he would have a short life. They said, what is the use of a child who does not have your knowledge? No matter, even if it is short, we will enjoy having a jnani with us. So this child is born, and he grows up being an ardent devotee of Lord Shiva, just as his parents. But as the days pass and his 16 years, which is what is being granted to him, is coming close, he sees a certain kind of a tension in his parents, and he asks, what happened? And the parents say, well, this is what happened, and we are feeling very sad now. Maybe we should have chosen the other option. He says, no, don't worry. Lord Shiva is my Lord. He will listen to me. I will perform penance, and I will pray to him. So in this you will see the little boy getting ready and offering his prayers to Lord Shiva to grant him a boon that does not disappoint his parents. And the one who none of us can escape, Lord Yama, is there to take the little child's life. Not as a mean thing, but that is his duty. He's just following his dharma. And this boy clings on to the Shivalinga he's worshipping and refuses to let go. Lord Shiva, who is the all-benevolent one, arises from the linga to ward away Yama and grant everlasting life to Bala Markandeya. So this is the Sanchari that she will be presenting. And the Nayaka goes on to say, just like him, I am completely devoted to you. Come, my Lord. Come, my Lord of Dance, Nataraja. Fulfill me in every way you can. Swami, Nanundan Adimai, Varanam.
ri tata dhanna takata jhunnu takitata dhimmi takkum dhatti kitta takkata ta dhimmi takkata dhimmi takita takkata ri tata dhanna ta jhunnu kitta takata dhimmi kitta takata kum dhatti takkum dhatti kitta takkata ta dhimmi takkata dhimmi takkita takkata ri ta dhanna ta jhunnu tata dhimmi takkum dhatti kitta takkata ta dhimmi takkata dhimmi tata dhimmi takkita takkata ri tata dhanna ta jhunnu tata dhimmi takkum dhatti kitta takkata ta dhimmi takkata dhimmi takkita takkata ri ta dhanna ta jhunnu ta dhimmi takku dhari kitta takkata ta dhimmi takkata dhimmi takkita takkata ri ta dhanna ta jhunnu ta dhimmi takku dhari kitta takkata ta dhimmi takkata dhimmi takkita takkata ri ta dhanna ta jhunnu ta dhimmi takku dhari kitta takkata ta dhimmi takkata dhimmi takkata dhimmi takkita takkata ri ta dhanna ta jhunnu ta dhimmi takku dhari kitta takkata ta dhimmi takkata dhimmi takkita takkata ta ri ta dhanna takka dhimmi ta dhimmi takkata dhimmi takkata dhimmi takkita takkata ta ri ta dhanna takka dhimmi ta ri takkata ta dhanna takkata ri ta dhanna ta ri ta takka dhikku kitta takkata ri kitta tum takka dhikku takkata ri kitta takkata tum takka dhikku takka dhikku takka dhikku ri kitta tum
சுவாமி ஆனந்தம் அடிமை இன்று உலகமெல்லாம் அறியுமே சுவாமி ஆனந்தம் அடிமை இன்று உலகமெல்லாம் அறியுமே சுவாமி நானுந்தம் அடிமை என்று உலகமெல்லாம் அறியோமே 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 சுவாமி நானுந்தம் அடிமை
ढंगु तक धिगु धिंगिण तुम ढिगु ढिगु तक ढिंगु तकिट तक ढिंगु गुत ढिंगु गुत कुगुत ढिंगु तकिट तक ढिम ढिम धिरगिड़त ढंगु तक ढिगु ढिगु तक ढिंगु तकिट तक ढिंग ढिंगु गुत ढिंगु गुत कुगुत ढिंगु तरिगिट तक ढिम ढिम धिरगिड़त ढंगु तक ढिगु ढिंगुत ढिंगुत तड्ढिक ढिंगुतै ढिंगुतै तड्ढिकु ढिंगुतक ढिंगुनक ढिंगु तरिकट तक ढिंगुत धिक्त धिक्त तक धिक्कु किडतक धरिकट दुम दुम दतकिट द धिक्त तक धिक्कु किडतक धरिकट दुम तकिट धिकिट द तकिट द तक धिक्कु किडतक धरिकट दुम
சுவாமி நானுந்தம் அடிமை என்று உலகமெல்லாம் அறியோமே ராமனாசையாத மாதருள் மாதோர் பூதேசத்தாமதோசையாத மாதருள் தாமதம் செய்யாதவதருள் மாதோர்பக ஊதேசத்தாமதம் செய்யாதவதருள் மாதோர்பக ஊதேசத்தாமதம்
தத்தத்த தரிகிடத தள்ளங்கு தக்க திகு தத்திம் தரிகிடதும் தத்த கெத்தி தாஹத்தம் தரிதாம் தரிகிடத தள்ளங்கு தக்க தக்க தக்கெத்தி தத்த ஹத்த தததம் தரிதை தரிகிடத தள்ளங்கு தக்க தகெத்தி தரிகிடத தள்ளங்கு தக்க தக்கெத்தி தரிகிடத தள்ளங்கு தகெத்தி தள்ளங்கு தக்க தகெத்தி தள்ளங்கு தரிகிடத தள்ளங்கு தரிகிடத தள்ளங்கு தரிகிடத தள்ளங்கு தரிகிடத தள்ளங்கு 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 தக்கத்தி குக்கிடதக தரிகிடதும் தள்ளங்கு 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 தக்கத்தி குக்கிடதக தரிகிடதும் தள்ளங்கு 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 தக்கத்தி குக்கிடதக தரிகிடதும்
சடடவியல் இடம் பிறை தேவகங்கையும் ஓரரவ மாட இளம் நகை வீரலுடன் தீரோபலம் நல்லாடும் இளம் நகை வீரலுடன் என்று உலகமெல்லாம் அறியோமே. நடராஜ தேவா நடராஜ தேவா சச்சிதானந்த நடராஜ தேவா சச்சிதானந்த நடராஜ தேவா சச்சிதானந்த இவளை பார் நடரா sani sa sa ni da ni sa ri ga ga ma da ni sa ni da ma ga sa ri ga ma ga sa ni sa ni da ni sa ri ga ma da ni sa ni ga ma da ni da ma ga sa ri ga na ta ra deva Satchidananda deva நந்தி பிருங்கி சிவகண முனிவர்களும் இந்திரனுடன் அமர கோட்டிகள் பணியும் நந்தி பிருங்கி சிவகண முனிவர்களும் இந்திரனுடன் அமர கோடிகள் பணியும் நந்தி பிருங்கி சிவகண முனிவர்களும் இந்திரனுடன் அமர கோடிகள் பணியும் நடரா தேவா சச்சிதானந்த நடரா தேவா தானி தமக மதம தமக சனி சதா நிதனி சரி கம தமக மத தனி சரி தானி தம தனி தனி தமக மத நிதமக சனி தனி கனடரா தேவா சச்சிதானந்த நடரா தேவா நகைத்தவழிதழில் அழகையும் கடை கண் அழகையும் கண்ட மழபடை புன்னகைத்தவழிதழில் அழகையும் கடை கண் அழகையும் கண்ட மழுபடைய சென்றடைய தோளுடைய மதகஜ நடைய இணைந்துருகும் இவளை ஆண்டருள் புன்னகைத்தவழிதழின் அழகையும் கடை கண் அழகையும் கண்டான் மழுபடைய சென்றடைய தோளுடைய மதகஜ நடைய இணைந்துருகும் இவளை ஆண்டருள் நடரா தேவா சச்சிதானந்தரா தேவா சா ரி ச ச நி த ம க ம க ச ரி க ம த நி ச ரி க ம த நி ச ச நி த நி நி த ம ம ம க ச ம க த ம நி த ச நி த ம க ச ம க ம த நி ச ச நி த சரி க ம க ச நி ரி ச நி த நி ச நி த ம க ம ப க ரி ச நி ரி ச நி த நி ச ரி க ம க ம த ம த நி த நி த ரி க ம ம க ச நி த ம க ச நி த நி ச ரி க ம க ச நி த ம க ச நி த ரி த ரி க ம க ம த ரி த ரி த ம க ரி க ல ட ர தேவா நடரா தேவா நடரா தேவா சச்சிதானந்த நடரா தேவா
We now move on to a very enjoyable portion of the Margam, the Abhinaya compositions. In these compositions, the Abhinaya is the only thing that we work on, with just a little bit of help of the Nritya here and there, as you know, how the sprinkles are used. So here we have chosen a wonderful composition of Maharaja Swati Tirunal, Chaliye Kunjanamo, Tum Hum Mile Sham Hari, in praise of Lord Krishna, a different kind of praise, where the Nayika has lost her heart to Lord Krishna. And she has made an arrangement with him to meet him in the forest. And she's thrilled. In the springtime, in Vasanta, everything is alive. The flowers, the blossoms, the fruits, the animals, the birds, they're all enjoying springtime, getting together with their loved ones. She's mesmerized to be in their midst. And she says, those beautiful dancing peacocks there, they remind me of my Lord. You know, we have made a pact. He's coming here to meet me today. Yes. And Lord Krishna arrives, closes her eyes from behind, and she knows it's him. And from there begins her conversation with her love. A piece in Madhura Bhakti, another form of bhakti, where in the Varnam you saw a very devoted, a humble, a subservient Nayika waiting for her Lord, pleading with her Lord to come and release her from the bondages of life. Here you will see a very, what is the word? Chulbuli, am I right? Okay. A very, very sweet 16-year-old girl, completely lost in love with Lord Krishna, and has no qualms in telling him, hey, chaliye kunjanamo, under the bushes. Tum hum mile sham Hari. Let us get together. Oh, Hari. Don't delay. Look around you. All of nature is getting together with their loved ones. The deers, the koyals, the peacocks, they're all getting together. Why do you want to deny me this? Come, Hari, without delay. Let us go behind the bushes to Kunjanamo so that we can get together. She's a little upset in the middle that he's pretending that he doesn't hear her or doesn't understand her. And this irritates her a little, and she throws a stone at him and immediately regrets it. She doesn't know what to do. So she does everything possible in her power to please him and convince him to do her pleading. She says, look at the Jamuna. It is overflowing with love. When the tides rise, it is rising towards the moon, just like how my heart is filled with love, rising towards you. Dekho Jamuna, re ati sundar, ati neer bhare. Just like how my heart is overflowing with love for you, O Krishna, Jamuna rises to meet her moon. So let's not wait. Come, please. Let us go. So in this way, she pleads with her Lord and she says, look Listen to what the choirs are saying. Come with me. Listen to them. It's not something that I can tell you. Listen carefully. They are saying, you and me should get together. Oh, this is the ultimate thing that I have said. And she feels shy. And she tries in her, very much like a teenager, trying to, make up for the bold statement that she has made. She plays around with him and, tries in her various childish and young ways to convince Lord Krishna to accompany her and do what is needful. So before we go on to this composition, we have something very special to offer to you. And I call upon Dhruv, Shree's brother, he's going to speak a few words about what they mean to each other. And let me tell you, nothing like an elder brother. I have one, so I know what a demanding thing a sister can be. So I'm sure Shree is that. And I have seen him, work through the rehearsals, through the stage rehearsal and running around for her brochure, her invites, and so many things, so on and so forth, all in the middle of preparations to go for his own studies. That is a brother for you. And here is he himself to speak about the wonderful relationship that is, I don't think can be described with words, that of siblings.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Older siblings, the only people who will pick on you for their own entertainment, but beat up anyone else who does. We will never know who spoke these wise words, but I can say from experience that this is completely true. My victim, my sister is the beautiful person you watched performing for the past hour on stage, and I couldn't be more proud of her. 13 years ago, my mother made Shree and I join Bharatanatyam and Carnatic music, respectively. Our teachers, both who are present in the audience today, Uma ma'am and Manorama ma'am, taught us with a lot of dedication. However, Shree had this passion and love for Bharatanatyam that I lost as I fell asleep in Manorama ma'am's house. I could never understand how she fell in love with the art form. And to be very honest with you, I assumed she was still doing it for my mom till she decided to perform her Arangetram. But looking at all of her preparation and her performance so far, I can say that without a doubt, she loves this art form. And the dedication and devotion comes deep from within her heart. What actually showed me how big of an event this was is that my mother, she actually took 5 days off from work. That isn't something she did for our board exams. And like mother, like daughter, Shree too has put in way more preparation for this event than for her exams. You would have noticed that the abhinaya or her expression comes very easily to her during her performance. I would like to take full credit for this because it definitely came from the anger that she showed towards me when we were younger. Shree and I are very close. This makes us fight more than regular, but also makes us the first people we talk to. Shree has always been annoying, and I doubt that will change, but I know that in that annoyance, she will be there for me just the way I will always be there for her no matter what. Some things never changed though. As kids, she'd keep me up all night, requiring attention or most probably irritating me. And now she keeps me up all night, planning her Arangetram seating arrangement. The past 4 years of engineering, I haven't lived at home, because I stayed in the hostel. But one of my favorite things to do was surprise everyone at home by randomly dropping in. Shree especially would see me and start telling me on all the things I missed out on. But the trick was always to stay for just a few days, just till the feeling of missing me stayed and before the feeling of irritating me came through. This trick allowed both Shree and I to live in peace and harmony, as my dad would always say when we were younger that we need to compromise. And compromise is definitely what we did. Shree would always go and hide her chocolates in nooks and crannies, and I would go responsibly find them and eat them. The compromise was that Shree would forget where she hid them. So I was just technically looking for them and was getting a reward for the same. Shree just never knew. And she can't hear now either, so we're all good. Shree is someone who gives out a lot of love. As I'm sure all of you know, how she adopts every dog that walks past our house. She gives this huge outpour to everyone she knows, and that's clearly visible by the large number of people who've traveled far and wide to come see her perform. I'm incredibly proud of the amazing human being that Shree has grown into. I will always be the overprotected big brother, and I'm looking at all of you in seats numbers P, Q, R, and S. And I know that she will always do amazing things in life. Thank you.
So we now present Chaliye Kunchanamu. All the story that I have told you is going to be played out on stage. I hope you enjoy it as much as we have enjoyed doing it for you.
चलिए कुंजनम चलिए कुंजनम हम मिल श्याम हरि चलिए कुंदन मोदम 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 हम मिल श्याम हरि चलिए कुंदन हम मिल श्याम हरि चलिए कुंदन हम मिल श्याम हरि चलिए कुंदन देखो जमुना 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 देखो जमुना रेगती सुंदर अति निर्भर देखो जमुना रेगती सुंदर अति निर्भरी देखो जमुना रेगती सुंदर अति निर्भरी देखो जमुना रेगती सुंदर अति निर्भरी देखो रेगती सुंदर अति निर्भरी चलिए कुंदन हम मिल श्याम हरि चलिए कुंदन छोड़िए कैसे मोकुन में तो तेरो हाथ धरी छोड़िए कैसे मोकुन में तो तेरो हाथ धरी छोड़िए मोकुन में तो तेरो हाथ धरी छोड़िए कैसे मोकुन में तो तेरो हाथ धरी सुनिए कोयल क्या कह रही सुनिए कोयल की बोल पिया क्या कह रही चलिए कुंजन हम मिल शाम हरी कुंजन शाम हरी शाम हरी शाम हरी शाम हरी
After the very entertaining Naika comes another of the same kind but different. Here, she has completely internalized her Lord. I speak about Vishwajyoti Akka Mahadevi. We speak of her vachanas as the ultimate offering one can make to Lord Shiva. It's almost incomplete. Any talk of Lord Shiva is incomplete without referring to Akka Mahadevi's devotion, love to him. She truly believed that she was wedded to her Lord. She believed that he was her groom and she his bride. As a young girl, when she receives the linga from her guru, as per their sampradaya, this little girl of 8 completely gives herself to this Lord. She comes also from a family who are ardent devotees. And in those days, searching or obtaining the divine was very common. It was almost a full-time profession. There were people who were known by that name. So here was a family that was so happy that their young child was such a devotee of Lord Shiva. As she grows up, once she attends a wedding, and there she sees the bride and the groom getting married to each other. And she asks the father, what is happening? And they say, this girl is getting married to her groom. So she says, then who is my groom? Who is my husband? Who is my ganda? And the father does not know what to say, young child. And he says, Lord Shiva. So from that day, she's completely devoted and truly believes that her husband is her Lord. She lived a very pious life through various turns and tribulations until she finally achieved Aikyasthada through the grace of her Guru. So today we have chosen 3 of her vachanas, where as a young girl, she's conversing with her friends and telling them that she had a dream. She had a dream where she saw many auspicious things. It's in Kannada, so I will not go into too much of explanation. I leave it for you to enjoy it as you see it. But she sees many auspicious things in her dream. And she sees, I also saw a Gaurava, an ascetic, who came to my house for Bhiksha. And as he was going away, I tried to stop him. I ran behind him and held his hand. I will stop there for you to see what it is about. She goes on to describe how she has given herself to her Lord, the one with no death, the one who is beyond feelings, the one who is omnipresent, the one who shines forth as the Jyoti in every being. What a beautiful way to describe the divine. It is true, isn't it? Whichever being you look at, when you look at their eyes, you can really see the divine. There is no better way to describe him as that which shines forth through the eyes of you, of me, of everything that has existed, will exist, and will ever exist. So, Akka Mahadeviya Vachana. I think this is Shree's most favorite composition. And she has poured her heart out into this. It has been set to music by Shree Raghuram. And we are very thankful to him for making this effort from his side. And here we present Vishwajyoti Akka Mahadeviya Vachana. Nanondu Kanasa Kande.
ಕನಸ ಕಂಡೆ ಅಕ್ಕ ನಾನೊಂದು ಕನಸ ಕಂಡೆ ಅಕ್ಕ ಕೇಳು ನಾನೊಂದು ಕನಸ ಕಂಡೆ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಅಡಕೆ ಓಲೆ ತೆಂಗಿನಕಾಯಿ ಕಂಡೆ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಅಡಕೆ ಓಲೆ ತೆಂಗಿನಕಾಯಿ ಕಂಡೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಜಡೆಗಳ ಸುಲಿಪಲ್ಲ ಗುರವನು ಭಿಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದುದ ಕಂಡೆನೋ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಜಡೆಗಳ ಸುಲಿಪಲ್ಲ ಗೊರವನು ಭಿಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದುದ ಕಂಡೆನೋ ಮಿಕ್ಕು ಮೀರಿ ಹೋಹನ ಬೆಂಬತ್ತಿ ಕೈ ಬಿಡಿದೆನು ಮಿಕ್ಕು ಮೀರಿ ಹೋಹನ ಬೆಂಬತ್ತಿ ಕೈ ಬಿಡಿದೆನು ಚಿನ್ನ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನನ ಕಂಡು ತೆರೆದೆನು ಚಿನ್ನ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನನ ಕಂಡು ಕಣ್ತೆರೆದೆನು ಚಿನ್ನ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನನ ಕಂಡು ಕಣ್ತೆರೆದೆನು ಸಾವಿಲ್ಲದ ಕೇಡಿಲ್ಲದ ರೂಹಿಲ್ಲದ ಚೆಲುವಂಗೆ ನಾನುಲಿದೆ ಸಾವಿಲ್ಲದ ಕೇಡಿಲ್ಲದ ರೂಹಿಲ್ಲದ ಚೆಲುವಂಗೆ ನಾನುಲಿದೆ ಎಡೆಗಿಲ್ಲದ ಕಡೆಯಿಲ್ಲದ ತೆರಗಿಲ್ಲದ ಕೂರುಗಿಲ್ಲದ ಚೆಲುವಂಗೆ ನಾನೊಲಿದೆ ಎಲೆಯೋವಗಳೀರ ಭವವಿಲ್ಲದ ಭಯವಿಲ್ಲದ ನಿರ್ಭಯ ಚೆಲುವ ಗೊಲಿದೆ ನಾನು ಸೀಮೆಯಿಲ್ಲದ ನಿಸ್ಸೀಮಂಗೊಲಿದೆ ನಾನು ಸೀಮೆಯಿಲ್ಲದ ನಿಸ್ಸೀಮಂಗೊಲಿದೆ ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನನೆಂಬ ಗಂಡಗೆ ಮೀಗೆ ಮೀಗೆ ಒಲಿದೆ ಎಲೆಗೋಬಗಳೀರ ಕಂಗಳೊಳಗೆ ತೊಳಗಿ ಬೆಳಗುವ ದಿವ್ಯ ರೂಪವ ಕಂಡು ಕಂಗಳೊಳಗೆ ತೊಳಗಿ ಬೆಳಗುವ ದಿವ್ಯ ರೂಪವ ಕಂಡು ಮೈ ಮರೆದೆ ಮಣಿಮುಕುಟದ ಪಣಿಕ ಕಣದ ನಗೆ ಮೊಗದ ಸುಲಿಪಲ್ಲ ಸೊಬಗನ ಕಂಡು ಮನಸೋತೆ ನೋವ ಮಣಿಮುಕುಟದ ಪಣಿಕ ಕಣದ ನಗೆ ಮೊಗದ ಸುಲಿಪಲ್ಲ ಸೊಬಗನ ಕಂಡು ಮನಸೋದನು ಇಂತಾಗಿ ಚೆನ್ನ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ ನಿನ್ನ ಮಧುವಣಿಗ ಮಧುವಣಿಗಿ ಕೇಳ ಚೆನ್ನ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನನ ಮಧುವಣಿಗ ಮಧುವಣಿಗೆ
This brings us to the concluding piece of the evening, the Tilana. The Tilana is definitely the most enjoyable composition of the evening because of its various, variations in the talas and in the calculations, where sometimes you will see the music and the rhythm patterns moving together as if they were one stream. And suddenly you will see them branch out into, different tributaries, only to join back again in the Sama. So this Tilana has been composed by Shree Gurumurthy sir. And it's a wonderful Tilana, which we have chosen to complete the evening with our salutations to Divine Mother, Goddess Devi. Okay, this culture is one which has always had the highest of highest regards for the feminine. Everything is seen as feminine, that which nourishes. Anything, it could be a mother, it could be water, it could be a tree, it could be any animal, anything that nourishes. It could even be food. Even the food, we see it as an embodiment of Devi. So we end this evening with a Tilana in praise of Devi, where the dancer offers her praises to the goddess, calling upon her to come and bless everyone with knowledge as Goddess Saraswati, with wealth and prosperity as Goddess Lakshmi, and as one who is the only one who makes any sadhana possible, as Goddess Devi herself. Tilana in Raga Jog, in praise of all of our Mother, Devi.
दी तनत धीरन गुदन धरदा निधि 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 नागदनि तुंद्रिदा ಇಷ್ಟಾರ್ಥಗಳಿಗೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯಾಗಿ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಸಾಧನೆಗೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಸರಸ್ವತಿಯಾಗಿ ಇಷ್ಟಾರ್ಥಗಳಿಗೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯಾಗಿ ಮೋಕ್ಷ ಸಾಧನೆಗೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಶಕ್ತಿ ರೂಪದಿ ಬಹುದು ಸಗಲರ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಜಗದೀಶ್ವರಿ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಸಾಧನೆಗೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಸರಸ್ವತಿಯಾಗಿ ಇಷ್ಟಾರ್ಥಗಳಿಗೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯಾಗಿ ಮೋಕ್ಷ ಸಾಧನೆಗೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಶಕ್ತಿ ರೂಪದಿ ಬಹುದು ಸಗಲರ मनसेन्द्रियैवा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि नारायणायेति समर्पयामि
That was Nrithyasaadhana for you. So proud of this young girl who has connected with this divine art in its true sense, she has absorbed and given what this art was created for. And I really wish for all of you to join in applauding her once more for what she has made this art today. So, before we conclude, I'll just take a few moments of your time to felicitate the other artists who have made this magical experience possible. We thank every one of them for having come here not only today, but even for the rehearsals, in spite of staying in the other end of town. They've really gone out of their way, each one of them. They're all stalwarts in their own field. And so humbly, so givingly, they have come here to share their arts, just to support one girl's dream of dancing her heart out today. Okay? I start with the very famous, the very, I don't know what to call it, any words are less to describe him. For all my girls sitting there, the Varnam that you cherish, the Varnam that you enjoy, Neela Meka Shama Sundarana, the very composer of that Varna, yeah, Shree G. Gurumurti Avarannu, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಕೋರಿಕೆ. Please, sir. Another stalwart in his field, I don't think there is any dancer who has not danced through his jatis. The very, I don't know, a master of calculations, a master of rhythms, Shree TV Prasanna Kumar sir, Dayavitu Barbeku anta namma korike. Sir, we are deeply, deeply indebted to him. Not just now, in so many ways, they have been guides through this performance. ವೀಣೆಯ ವಾದನೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ದೇವಿ ಸರಸ್ವತಿಯ ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆಯೇ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So I call upon Shri Gopal Venkataramana sir to kindly come onto the stage and accept our humble offering for bringing Goddess Saraswati alive on stage today. It is difficult to envision any dance without the flute of Shri Krishna. So I call upon Shri Narasimhamurthy sir to kindly come onto the stage and accept our offering for mesmerizing us today with the divine music of Shri Krishna's flute. They have such tight and busy schedules, and they have made time for this. We are deeply, deeply grateful. And finally, I call upon the very young, the very next generation, and very talented singer, Shri R. Raghuram. I don't have to say anything. I think his voice and his singing and his talent said it all. Thank you, Raghu. It's not easy what he has done today. For everyone to understand, let me say that many people just come, sing and go away. It will still sound beautiful. But here, Raghu really made an effort to match each of his nuances with that of the dancer. And we're deeply, deeply grateful to him for making it so magical for Shree and for all of us here. Once again, a big thank you to the entire music ensemble, without whom this would not have been possible.
A very good evening to each one of you. I would like to acknowledge the contribution of many more who played a role in making this evening happen. May I call Kiran Kanakaraj, the makeup artist who helped Shree look so nice in a short period of time. These are all the wizards behind the stage. I request the light designer, Shri Santosh, to please come on the stage and accept our felicitation. Shri Santosh. We barely met him, but all of us were witness to the wonderful work that he did. The lovely costumes, stage setting, and multiple other roles have been carried out by a very capable young lady and her son Aryan. Arunaji, thank you so much. And please accept our heartfelt thanks. The gorgeous photographs of Shree were shot by our dear friend, Shankar Subramaniam. He has known Shree since she was a toddler, and his affection for her is evident in those photographs. Shankar, thank you very much. To Shree's senior, Rakshita, who Shree fondly calls Akka, Rakshita steps in seamlessly if Umaji is not available for any reason. To you, Rakshita, my sincere gratitude. The beautiful invitation was designed by Adya Nayak, Shree Senior, and a designer in the making. Can we ask you to come forward, please? May I call Mr. Srinivas Murthy of Chaudaya, whose assistance was invaluable. Mr. Srinivas Murthy, are you available? Yes, please. Thank you, sir. I'd like to thank my dear friend, Nalini Bandari, Dinesh Uncle of Adarsh Printers, and Pallavi Jain's team who designed the brochure for their lovely work, and Ashok Hegde, who just took on the whole responsibility of dinner to follow. And now for the Sutradhar of this entire evening. Years ago, I watched Adya dance and asked her mother who she was training with, and got fortunate to meet a wonderful lady, a superbly gracious dancer, and one of the most balanced and calm people I have known. Lakshmi Rajshekharan. Lakshmi Rajshekharan has taught me many things. May I invite her husband, Anil, on stage, please? Because she cannot follow her passion if he were not to support her every step of the way. So please come on stage. Lakshmi Rajshekharan has taught me many things, especially the art of bonding with one's students so closely while maintaining a distinct Guru-Shishya equation. Very creative and yet incredibly committed. She had her own housewarming and yet had a practice the immediate next day. Thank you, Umaji, for being the person you are and holding Shree's hand on her journey. I thank you, Shree Anilji, and her little son, Yaduveer, who are part of this entire journey. What a joyous journey this has been. As a full-time working mom with long hours, like most in the healthcare area, I've had incredible support, sometimes from unexpected quarters. I lucked out with the teachers my children had, and one such person is their music teacher, Manorama ma'am. Ma'am, can we ask you to please stand where you are? The kids would go direct from school to her house for music class. She fed them, taught them music, and they stayed there till I finished clinic. Once I was driving from clinic, immersed in my own thoughts at 9 p.m., when I got a call from her, gently reminding me that my children were still in her house. Thank you so much, ma'am. Another person I would like to thank is their nanny of 15 years. She has come back today from Mangalore to surprise Shree. Gulabi, ilakatuntwana. Iagle invoke tuine datra ikle sumar kelasa malparand. Thank you very much. To Somshekar and family, our dear friend, who has been part of our planning from our trip together to Dandeli, and to each one of our volunteers today who simply overwhelmed Ashok and me with their affection and commitment that each of you have witnessed. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. A stone is only a stone until it is sculpted by the teacher to become a beautiful sculpture. But the sculpture becomes divine only when multiple people come to pay their respects to that beautiful stone. To each one of you, dear family and friends who have traveled from far and near, from the US, UK, Mumbai, Cochin, Mudigere, and Bangalore, Karkala, Udupi. I can't even name the places you'll have come from. Thank you so, so much. Most of you have known Shree since Dhruv and Shree were toddlers, and each of you have played a significant role in our lives. My thanks also goes to my immediate family, my brothers, my cousins, Smita, Sucharita, Rashmi, and all the others who have played seemingly small but impactful roles. Thank you very much. From Ashok, Dhruv, Shree, and I, our deepest gratitude.
This would be incomplete if I didn't say a few words about Ashokji and Vibhaji. It was so heartening to see their involvement in every little thing that you have seen today. Right from where you parked your car and walked in, from there till the stage decor, they have put in their heart and soul into making their child's dream come true. Blessed are children who have parents like this. You know? So fulfilling. I had a very, very fulfilling experience through this Arangetram. And I thank both of them for allowing, nourishing, and enabling their child to walk this path of divine art the way that they have. Thank you, Vibhaji, and thank you, Ashokji. And Dhruv, of course, young and so passionately involved with his sister's passion. It's a big thing. It's a big thing, and I think he needs a bigger applause than that. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for being here this evening, and I hope you all have enjoyed it as much as we did putting it together for you. Once more, from all of us here, a big thank you to one and all of you. Namaskar.
My sincere thanks to all those people across the world who are watching this on the live stream. I've got several messages on my phone that I've not been able to respond to. Thank you. Thank you. And before we break for dinner, I conclude with wishing my brother, Vivekanna, and my lovely friend, Kavita, a very happy birthday. Thank you very much. Volunteers, can you take over your roles, please?